Action and action. All right, now we're live. What up, Cali?
Hi guys.
What up? Can we bonk? Bonk the cast.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Boop, boop. Knock.
How's the old arm feeling?
It's feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah, feeling good. Feeling great.
As good
I
as
don't
it
know.
can be.
How about you?
So,
What are we
so we
writing
told a
in?
bunch of people that we'd sign it, and clearly we have not signed anything to it. So Cali's gonna write.
Well, I do have one signature. And
Wait, you do?
Yeah,
Cody.
my brother was the first one to sign it.
Oh, I forgot.
And he had put a heart in it and wrote his name.
But it
and
doesn't
then,
look like Cody at all.
No.
It looks like Chinese or something.
Yeah, and then I told him if he was gonna do the old carving the heart in the tree, I was like, you got to add an arrow through it.
It's
So.
such a crooked arrow, but A for effort, Cody.
You know, he's not very artistic. That was not ever a strong suit, and his handwriting isn't the best either.
Should have been a doctor, Cody.
Yeah, but I figured
So-
it was only right.
One thing I just want to add really quick is we have a battery-powered light up there, and as soon as that goes out, this interview is pretty much over. So like,
I'll use my phone.
we gotta,
flashlight.
yeah, I guess we have Aaron's
We will
spare phone
improvise.
flashlight.
I'm prepared.
Sign it Wrenchman, please, and PB Max
Hold on.
with
I've got
3
4
X's.
people from Facebook too.
Okay, well, let's get
start-
writing.
Let's
All
start
right.
with Jeff.
So you gotta start with
Jeff.
No, I thought it was Kevin Bravka.
Jeff. Oh, Kevin Brafko is number 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Kevin
how?
Brafko, just write KB or something.
No, just
Right?
write
Or
Kev,
Bravka?
Kev, and then just write
Brafko.
Bravka. How do you spell it?
B-R-O-F-K-A.
Yeah, something like that.
Kev.
K-E-V. And Brafko is B-R-O-F-K-A. Show it off, show it off.
I don't know how I can.
These are so sour. Why do I keep eating them?
Wrenchman says, thank you very much.
Range me.
Oh wow, I just
Wait.
can't decide between lowercase and capital, but
I think
There you
it looks
go.
cool. Street
Kev
art.
Bravka.
Okay, now you're gonna write Jeff. Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
I'm gonna put
Is
Jeff
that
over
Jeff,
here.
Jeff?
Jeff Koshin.
Oh.
so
Just write Jeff.
Dang, what was that?
Fireworks, baby.
M80?
Mm-hmm.
Cannon? A tank? Who knows? We're in
Two
Chicago.
cannons.
Anything can happen.
all right, Jeff.
Jeff. I like your
Jeff.
little flicky, like,
Yeah.
what do you call that?
All right, we need Wrenchman.
Hold up. I need Gil Viper 777.
Oh, you know what? I
Yeah.
actually need PB Max
all
first.
these people from 2 hours ago first.
Okay.
Here, do you want to sign PBX going this way?
This way.
Yeah.
PBX is all capital. Have
PB Max?
PB, like capital P, capital B.
Yeah, it's PBMAXXX.
Ooh, triple X.
Triple threat.
Or like sex.
Real bruh.
But that's where my mind is. Is it capital A, capital
yeah.
A, X, or
No,
we'll
it's,
just-
it's not.
We're
We'll
just
just do it
doing
all
all
capitals.
capital.
Cool.
Yeah. He spelled it all lowercase, but it's just PBMAXXX.
I'm not good with this whole writing on cast shit. So
You should be. You sound like
I send yours
3
like
dozen of mine.
however hater.
All right.
We need Gil Viper 777. So capital G, capital V. Woo! Chilly night here in Shacktown.
Feels
Capital
great.
G.
Little nippy. Capital G-I-L.
Ooh.
And then capital V.
Anybody else want to comment what we're going to write on Kelly's cast?
Viper, V-I-P-E-R.
And then 3 sevens. And then we have Mike.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
It's all good. Can you see? Okay.
Aaron with the backup.
Always.
Backup
All
generator.
right,
This is
Gil.
actually probably better lighting anyway.
Gil Viper 777.
And then here you want to write Mike's name. Not just Mike. Mike.
Mike.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Not home day.
Not hump day.
And you need Jason Kidd.
Kidd? Okay, I've seen that one before.
Jason Gibson. He put like a Spider-Man gif going like this.
Nice.
Like
I was going to say I can see it.
see
Spider-Man.
So it's
Spider-Man.
Jason what?
Kidd. K-I-D-D.
There you go.
I can't write upside down, so props to you, Cheeks.
Thank you. Beautiful.
The D though.
I put 2 D's.
That's
It was-
how- it was
okay,
just
okay.
easy.
I was gonna say I can't. I
Kid.
can write upside down, but
You're
I can't
gonna
spell.
listen here, kid. Listen here, brother.
Who's going on my knuckles?
Me.
You want me to?
Bloody knuckle.
How do you want me to sign it?
Yeah,
Just
you
in?
should totally put like a brass
Probably.
knuckles on the front of it.
Yeah. Beep. Beautiful.
Kevin, you need in there.
I know. I'll sign it.
Oh,
I'll just like sign it huge over everybody else's signatures, like Kevin.
It's just gonna get red paint.
Wrenchman says she's so gorgeous.
Yes.
Thank
Are you
you.
watching the live now?
I am, yeah. I'm gonna speed.
Yeah, you
At the end,
said.
will you show all the signatures? Sure thing, dude.
Oh, you get like comments before me.
I
That's
do.
interesting.
iPhone versus Android, baby.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
How about
9
we did
people
PBA
watching.
Max? 7 people watching.
You already have PB Max.
We got Wrenchman. You got?
Oh, put
Did you do Wrenchman?
put
I think you did.
I did not.
Do Wrenchman.
Oh yeah.
Just all one word. WREN.
What is
A man.
what's his
Ramrod.
Ramrod?
What is? My name is Jeff.
There we go. We got a bunch of smiley faces from Wrenchman.
Wrenchman, you wanna? Oh, you got squiggles by your name, Wrenchman.
Whoop, whoop. Nice and big.
Yes.
Right down the inside.
Who wants to be by
closest to
Callie's-
the heart.
Who wants to be by Callie's thumb and or like palm?
I'll probably right
Yes.
there. I'll probably right there.
Either by the thumb or like right on the wrist.
Wait, hold up here. Let me.
Get
write.
over there, baby. Don't be big and obnoxious. Just make room. No. See, he writes his name like huge on mine.
Big. Kev.
How about big goober fish? Why are you doing this? No one else can fit. You are a fucking jerk. Wrenchman says, so awesome, thanks.
3 exclamation points.
Which uses more real estate that she can't.
Well, since I can't ever shower, that Sharpie is staying there forever.
It'll come
Yeah.
off with rubbing alcohol.
Nope.
I promise.
Yep.
Nope.
We gotta do some TikToks. We haven't done any TikToks.
That's Amanda's deal, dude. You and Amanda need to get together. You guys are so funny together.
I know. I wanted
Yeah.
to meet get you guys to meet today, but
Fun.
that just didn't happen.
But we had some bomb dinner.
We did.
Yeah.
So that it's
We
worth
had some
it.
mass chaos at the beginning of the day. Then we had like some mellow time. And we went grocery
I
shopping.
think driving really helped me mellow out, and then I got coffee, and I was like, okay, everything's better. again.
Yeah. Once I actually
Yeah.
like drink some coffee, I
Because as soon as
That was my whole problem
That-
this morning.
that
Mason-
first sip, I started smiling out the window. I was like, you know, that's
Mason goes, I
There you
think you guys are just upset and really upset because you haven't had your coffee yet. And I was like, he's got a point.
I feel like once all of us went to Costco and we had coffee, we were just kind of in our element and on another level.
I felt like stoned because I was like, that looks good. I didn't have breakfast. That looks good. That sounds fantastic. How much longer are you keeping it, Callie?
Oh,
Paul Brown wants to know, which is PB Max, by the way. Tell PB
I-
Max your story, Morning Glory.
oh my gosh.
Look at that casted shadow behind you. Casted shadow.
What? Oh my gosh.
Her
Yeah,
shadow
hold up
looks
your
huge.
arm. I want to see it like on the. There it
Look how
goes.
cool
There it
that
goes.
looks.
That's awesome.
It's a
It looks like,
casted
you know, the
Wait,
people,
wait,
like,
wait.
it's like being on the moon.
There you go, right there. Nice.
casted shadow.
So how's the old arm feeling? I guess is what we
So
should ask
Wrenchman
you.
says, cast or no cast? I would love to take her out.
Ooh,
She's still
damn.
ready to mingle.
We can arrange a casted date for how many?
No casted date. You guys have to like her as she is before she'll cast for you.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, I would say the only thing that I have is, with it being summertime right now, it's just extremely itchy.
How much longer are you going to keep it? You going to keep it till 2 weeks, or do you want to keep it longer?
I'm not sure.
It's not. It is Scotch Cast. It is Scotch Cast. Which is the name of the brand, Kelly. Somebody asked. I like the green. Is it Scotch Cast? And so there's 3M and BSN are like the major brands, and so that's
of
like
fiberglass.
3M. that I really can't get
That's
anymore.
not 3M.
That is 3M.
That one wasn't.
Pretty sure it's 3M. I don't know. I'll have to check my inventory
Actually,
again.
you know, you're right, because 3M's the one that puts stickers on their wrappers.
Yeah.
So that is 3M.
So does BSN, but like BSN, like
Oh, but theirs are in like white.
I know that like that dark green is 3M.
It's not dark green though.
Oh,
the light green.
It's not so much neon. Though.
I was gonna say it's not neon. It's for sure not
I've had
neon.
neon and
That dark green one that you used on, I forget who he used it on, but there was like a dark green.
Don't you dare! We're live.
What? I just did
TV
the
Max wants to know
Peace
how long you're
sign.
keeping it on. You want to keep it for 2 weeks, or you think you could do longer?
You can do longer.
So it's been on for how long? It's today's Sunday, so it's been on for 12 days.
So 12 days. It'll be 14, 2 weeks on
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So you're planning to do 2 weeks, or do you want to do longer?
Well, I have some plans coming up, so I'd like.
Oh yeah. Hey, Rocky Bullwinkle. We could
Yeah.
call you Bullwinkle.
And he plans on changing it to a fresh cast.
Honestly, it would be amazing because it has such a stench to it from just the summertime. And
I wish you could just transfer the smell
Kevin,
through
you
YouTube.
smell it. What does
I
it smell
swear
like,
it
Kevin?
smells like I don't know.
Smell it again, Kelly. Just get a whiff of it and tell us
I
what it
smell
smells
it all the
like.
time. Like,
What does it
I
smell?
literally walk around and in the morning I have a very weak stomach, so when I wake up, it's the first thing that just kind of when I stretch, and it's just like
Sure.
I don't. It's just like this.
Jason, she's in it until Tuesday, maybe a little longer. Right?
It's such a funk. I can't even describe. And I've had casts my
let me see
whole
the
life.
thumb.
Are you excited to be able to bend your elbow and crack your elbow? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have really bad joints, and my wrist has been clicking a lot. And I try to at least move it around and get some like movement in there, so it's not as stiff.
There it goes. There it goes. Now it's focusing.
So you're ready to bend your elbow and
Does it?
right thing.
I'm
with your-
more so. I just want to go to town and just
Scratch it.
like a
I
madman,
did
but I
that.
also don't want
my legs.
to hurt myself.
Yeah.
So
you know.
when I
No,
took
just
my
take a
long
don't.
leg
As soon as it comes
cancel-
off, just take a shower. Don't scratch it. Try not to scratch it. I know it's impossible,
You
but
didn't
like,
even give me this advice.
well,
And after I took off my long leg one, I was like flying like a bat out of hell. Just
because I know what it
And I
feels
kept
like. I
I
just
swear I feel.
I was so. Okay, never mind.
I feel.
no, you were like, babe, don't scratch it, and I was like, it's too late, it's itchy.
I feel like I am gonna be like a possessed cat, and I'm just gonna claw my arm to death.
Yeah,
I legit.
that's why I think I'm like extending more of a warning to her because I
Oh,
have
like,
a feeling like she's
been-
gonna be worse.
I've been growing my nails out for 2 weeks and filing them to
Well,
make
see
sure
those.
that I don't lose any, because when I can,
My
I'm
nails are
going
like
to
that.
need them. You know, because
Yeah.
it's like you can put a hanger in there, but
That hanger does a good job, though.
you know what
I
it
think.
does. But there's one spot that I haven't been able to scratch, and it's literally just about
It's
like
like where my
right.
leg
It's
is.
right.
Yeah.
It's right here, and then
It's always
usually.
on the underside of where you can't reach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and usually when I try to get to it, the hanger will it'll go everywhere in
Around
the
it.
perimeter, but the sweet spot.
That's
Yeah.
exactly how my long leg was. Like behind my knee, I couldn't get it with a hanger.
Hmm?
But like, and, please don't. But yeah, like I was telling Kevin, like 5 times in one night, I was just like, just take it off. I need to be able to itch behind my knee. And he goes, no, you're fine. And I'm like, no, it really itches. He's like, you're being dramatic. I'm like, no, I'm
Well, it's
not.
like the other-
Yeah, you were so dramatic.
The other day, though, I think Kevin, you had noticed, I just got so upset. I was genuinely just so
Sorry, lighting guy
just
got bit by
upset and
mosquito.
frustrated, but like mainly I was just so defeated.
Right.
It's like no matter how hard I tried, I just wasn't gonna itch any of those spots.
Would you agree with me when I say that, like, after a while, you're kind of just like, okay, I can do this. I've already come so far. Like,
Yeah,
Do you think it's easier after, like, a week? Would you say, like,
I would say it hasn't, not a week, probably.
I'd say, like, 5 days in?
No, because you're still
think so?
adjusting to it, and then plus 2, you're adjusting to like your
Life
everyday
or-
routines, and you don't realize how much you have to
I mean,
do,
come-
you know.
Okay,
And it's like
there you
trying to
go.
tie up your own hair is, you know.
I remember doing your hair the first day you had it, or second day you had it.
Yeah. So it's just everyday things, but once you kind of get the hang of it and just accept the fact that your hair is just not gonna look cute.
It looks
So Amanda like
Yeah.
already comment or she like sent it was a message, right? Did you read that one? this morning, and she was like, "Oh my god, this arm cast is gonna be the death of me." So she's like, she clearly like thinks like leg casts are much easier than like arm casts. But then
the thing
again,
that's
like,
weird is she like walks around a lot, so you'd think a leg cast would be easier for her.
no, but when she had the leg cast, she just walked all over it. Well, no, I think she was using crutches, but like she walked quite a bit on
She
it.
said she didn't really walk a lot on it, and that's why it stayed so nice. But
I
the
don't
thing
know.
that's weird is she's a masseuse, so she had to bend her like scheduled massages around when she was getting her cast off. That's dedication.
But it was like
for-
definitely during like the heat of quarantine, so like she wasn't really that busy, you know.
Yeah.
See, but
So it's
the
like
thing
really
that's
easy for her to
nice
just be like, "Yep."
about quarantine is like everybody's able to do this because it's like
Well, I mean,
a good time to do it.
if
You're
I
not
were to ever
working.
do this, it would be winter time because it's cold out. You're not sweating through it. I already.
Oh, but I beg to differ. My
Mm.
short leg cast was in winter, and I slipped on ice like.
Oh, yeah.
50 times.
Okay. Well, yeah.
As long as it's not a leg cast, I feel like an arm cast for winter
Oh,
is
it
definitely
would be-
manageable.
it would be a
Kevin
breeze.
Kevin did an arm cast on me in winter too, and you have pictures of it, the red one. And like I was trying to put a sweatshirt on, and Kevin was taking pictures. I'm like, it's not funny. I can't even.
Oh, because it wasn't
fit my
fitting in your
body."
sweatshirt?
Yeah. Well, that's probably a
so
plus.
Just
hard.
cut
too.
off the arm.
But the problem is like layering, like sweatshirts and coats. You have to have like thick enough, baggy enough.
Just put like a
things.
sock on
See,
your
I didn't
other
even
arm.
think about that.
Because you're putting a sweatshirt on and then a coat on, and so I was like, my arm doesn't even fit there. And Kevin's like, just keep pushing it, and it like.
A lot of
tore
people
the
just don't put it
fabric.
through and they just put it like on the inside of the jacket.
Right,
Yeah.
but when it's negative something wind chills, I want it on my arm. This winter
See, I
was
didn't even
brutal.
think about that either.
It's like layering.
Having a cast is just a
Essentially-
pain in the butt, period.
I've
Right?
spent my whole life in them, so.
Oh, you know what you should do? You should mark on there. How many days is she? Even 12 days now?
I've been doing.
Should I do,
tallies.
like,
mark,
prison
yeah,
tallies?
yeah, tallies.
I did
Well,
it
I'll
on
do
my
it right
leg.
here.
Yeah, there you go.
I did it on my leg.
We gotta do like 5, and then
you
you gotta do like cross it out, and then do like another 5.
I know two tallies.
Sorry,
Weirdo.
I'll shut up
Everybody
now.
knows what it is. I did it on the top of my leg. 'cause I
Hey,
was
everybody
bored.
who's watching, we've been live for about 17 minutes now, and I would really love for you guys to share this.
Check out
And we have
Patreon.
eight viewers right now. Yeah, definitely go check out Patreon. I have more to update on Patreon, and you can find all of Amanda's cast photos that she updates to
Has the
us.
pain gone away, Kelly?
No.
You still have pain?
So then you definitely have to wear a cast for longer.
No.
No.
You think it's still discolored and weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I probably look like I'm malting, like a snake underneath there. Because I've already gone in and scratched a few times, and there's a lot of skin in there, so.
I feel like you.
It doesn't help too because showering gets everything in there, then you're sweating. The palms of my hands are like the sweatiest, and I feel like even during the night, waking up, it just always feels wet in there.
Are you gonna keep your cast for all of your life?
No.
Kevin is proof that people keep them for years.
No. It's because people ask me all the
Don't
time,
even try
like,
to use
hey.
that, man.
No, I do.
No, you don't.
Okay, that's
There's a
fine.
whole garage of them. We
I
have a whole
know. You
garage.
should see my Instagram inbox.
I never want to smell this
I
ever
like
again.
the 3M bright green.
Okay, comment if you like the smell of a cast.
Comment
I
if you're
have to
this
know, but I
stinky
feel like
cat.
everybody like has like
Oh wait, there's new comments.
when it comes
I'm
to your
reading
Oh.
own
neon
like
green
scent, I think you kind of like in a weird way like the smell of the
Jason
funk,
says-
but then you're also like repulsed at the same time.
Yeah.
But if it was like somebody else's, I would be like, that's just disgusting. But like
Jason-
mine, I'm like, I'll bear with it because it's me.
Jason says go 4 weeks. Did you do 4 weeks?
Listen, oh my gosh, I don't know.
Okay, and another thing we learned with Erin is when you're live, don't promise anything that you cannot
No,
deliver. Did
yeah.
she tell you about that?
No.
But we
Okay.
made $300. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know, it's tough.
It's. Would you take it off and have a couple days to stretch and then go another 2 weeks?
Have
If
you
I-
thought about cutting it off yourself?
Kelly wanted to claw it off.
Would you cut it? You want to try cutting it off yourself
How?
when it comes, like using the saw?
Yeah, I still
No,
remember.
she has to pry it off like I did with my log line. Like
I don't care if I have to chip away for 5 hours. It's coming off one way or another.
like old school
Mhm.
caveman.
I will do
style.
anything just to get it off. But yeah, I wouldn't be scared to use a saw.
Sally,
So-
she was in a splint, and we already took off the splint to put this one on, so I think she's fine.
It's been like really.
And she was in the splint for what? You were in the splint for like a week
Mm-hmm.
or something like that, week and a half.
But then her fingers, the swelling in her fingers, if you look at it, is like way better now.
Yeah. Tremendously. And that's why I have these rings over here, because my other rings no longer fit. And these, that big one is supposed to be on this finger. I don't think I've tried to put it on, but I know a few days ago it wasn't going on, so I've just left it right there until I can.
Do you think that, like, if you went to an orthopedic, that they would say, like, what do you think they'd say about them?
Well, like to go get it off.
Yeah.
They would
Well, they would want to like they would need to know like where it was put on and like all that info.
But would you tell them that you had a friend do it?
I feel like if I did, I would probably be, what's not the word, reprimanded. I mean,
Scolded?
any doctor where you're going somewhere that is not in practice is going to be really upset with you and just look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah, I know. I saw that one.
Yeah.
So Jason Gibson said he bought cast spray they sell on Amazon that smells like baby powder. So now we know about that.
Well, now we know about that. But it doesn't help me now. But thank you, Jason.
I was gonna say I know like
was just-
people spray duster in their cast,
You're not supposed to do
and
that.
I was gonna say you can get like frostbite from that stuff.
Not duster. I think it's
Yeah,
like,
duster. Duster can give you
'cause it
frostbite.
has like, not Freon, what is it?
It's like a CO2 cartridge.
Yeah.
I've heard people Febrezing and getting like third degree.
Yeah,
burns.
no, I was definitely gonna tell you that when when Aaron bought the Febreze,
I mean-
I was like, do not spray that in
We
your
kept
cast.
it- we
It
have
smells.
locked in the
It
safe.
smells like I need to go full on chemicals with this, but I just know for
I
the
don't
sake of my
smell it.
skin
I
rotting
haven't-
away any further, it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
I won't do it. Even lotion, soap, you know,
Do you have any closing arguments? I think we're gonna.
closing arguments.
I don't know.
Not to me.
Talk about what this past 2 weeks has been like. Week
Um,
by week or day by day, whatever.
it's just, I don't know. It's just, it's been
Have you?
everything that I've ever known my entire life. You know, it's no different than having any other cast that I've had in the past. So I already knew what to expect. But-
It's okay.
It's been a really long time since I've had an arm cast, so the reminder of it, you know, was intriguing. But it's funny,
Mhm.
you know, I was telling you guys the other day, so in this arm, I have one spot that I broke the same spot 3 times. And I usually have arthritis in a lot of the spots that I've broken. But I don't really have it in my arm, and I don't know if it was just like a psychological thing, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm broken, and like I feel like I'm actually like, you know, in that same spot. So that one particular spot, I just started getting shooting pains in it, and it was weird because I'm like, I never get arthritis here, but you know, it was aching. But I think it was just more of like a psychological, like, because I know that spot has been
Like a
broken,
psych out.
and it's always been in that one spot.
It's like one of those like phantom pains. Like it's not
Yeah,
real. You
you
just
know.
like think it's real.
Because my doctor, the 3rd time that I broke it in that spot, was just like, I can't believe you've broken it in the same spot every single time. And I'm just like, I don't know how I do it.
So just like never healed right
I
there
think
then.
that's what happens is when it doesn't heal right, you're more prone to breaking it again.
Well,
It's like I broke my pinky toe, and when I broke it, I did nothing about it, and I just tried to let it heal on its own.
mm,
But then, like, Kevin and I first started dating, and I was sending him pictures of, like, all the bruising and stuff. I'm like, I think I broke my toe again.
Oh no.
Kevin goes, I'll cast it for you. I'm like, no, it's cool, but I just need to know, does it look broken? I
well,
get
it was interesting because in the 3rd x-ray that I had for that same spot, you know, when it heals and it calcifies and everything, it almost had like a glowing orb around it. So I was like, oh, like it's healed so much stronger. Like it looked stronger, but I mean, it also looked stronger the other 2 times, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I was just having like a little bit of like phantom, or like my arm was having sympathy pains in that
Ghost
spot.
pains.
Yeah. Yeah, my arm was
Phantom pains.
feeling
Ghost
bad
pain,
for
I think is
me.
what they call it, too.
But I don't know, it's been everything that I could have imagined, and it's just how.
Would you say that you like do a cast, I guess, recreationally because of it?
Yeah,
I mean, you have before.
I
It's
have
like
before, so I
Or
mean,
would
it
you
wouldn't
do
be.
another recreational one, or is this kind of like, oh my god, I don't think I could do it again? Because
I think I could do
it's
it again.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I mean, after so
you
much
did an arm and a leg on her though, right?
I know.
Yeah, but like after so much time passes, like I said, you just kind of forget about it until
Do
it
you
starts
prefer
itching.
arm or leg though? Like Kevin's done both on you, right? So would you prefer to do like a short leg, long leg, short arm?
You've never had a long leg cast, though, right?
I did have a long leg cast. Yeah.
But that was a medical cast?
No, that was with you. No,
Really?
because everything else has been.
Well, there's 2 green ones. There's a short arm and a long leg.
No, the green ones were, it was a short leg cast and a short arm cast.
No, I've been in a boot.
I remember
three
that.
different times. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3
I
times.
remember one of those times. Though,
I've been in a boot, but
I think actually the last time we hung out before we reconnected, you were in a boot. You were coming
Sorry.
over and helping me with the boys.
So that would have been the second to the last time. That would have been the second time that I was in a boot. Because that was, because that was
years ago.
Yeah,
like 6 years ago.
That was a while ago. Yeah, my brother was the one that broke my foot, and it was on our birthday.
Oh, I bet you that was like right before I met you. Cause like you were like telling me like, remember when we were at JT's and you were like, oh, I just got out of a boot or whatever, I think. Cause that was about 6 years ago.
I would have to look it up. I have it on my Facebook.
I don't
If it
know.
was 6
Because
years
the
ago,
most-
then you knew her when I knew her.
Oh,
I
you
know.
know what? No, it was the third time, I think, because it would
Didn't
make
someone run over your foot?
No, I was actually jumping out of it's so funny. My old coworker, he was about 5'1".
Travis Wheeler said you should put a cast on your right arm.
Oh man.
Before this comes off?
I don't know. He
Like,
didn't
like
specify,
after?
but
Travis, thanks for all those likes, dude.
Yeah, but I jumped out of his car. He had a very high risen, suspended SUV, and when I had to get into his car, I had to climb in, and I'm like, you are so short compared to me. I don't understand this. So when I got out of the car, I had jumped out, and when I jumped, I thought I had rolled my ankle, but when I stood up, I was like, my foot's broken, and he's like, there's no way your foot's broken. You just, hurt yourself or, whatever, you'll be fine. The next day, I looked at it and I felt it. I couldn't walk. I was crawling on the floor, and I was just like, no. So I had to crawl on all fours to get into my roommate's brother's car to go to the emergency room, and I had completely fractured my 5th metatarsal on my right foot. So I was out of work for about like a month and a half, and then I wasn't supposed to go back to work, but I took it off and went back anyways, and I was trying to sit as much as possible, but I think because of that, it did not heal properly, because I have a lot of arthritis in that part of my foot. So, but yeah, I think you and I had met the 3rd time, because it was right after the 3rd time. Yeah, because I was living.
I've known you longer than he has been?
probably.
Yeah, definitely. Because I met you back in 2012.
No.
Yeah.
Or 2013.
11.
11?
The end of 11. No.
Probably, because I was coming.
Mason was like 1.
Yeah, because I started coming
Almost.
around to my sister's in like 2011, and then 2012 is when I finally moved in. So that would make sense, yeah. But I've known you a really long time.
I'm just surprised. It's so crazy to me that like you two know each other and that like we know each other, but like we've known each other since what did we establish 13 years ago?
Yeah, it was something like that.
But what's crazy is
was
like
like
you know all these
2008
people that
or something
somehow
like
I
that.
know too.
2007.
Well, what's crazy is you know all these people that I somehow know too, but like our paths didn't cross till like almost a year ago.
Not even.
Like
It's
8
not,
months
it's like
ago?
just 6 months ago.
8 months ago, 6 months ago, whatever. But like the fact that you two knew each other and like Kevin and I have known each other like we first met 13 years ago and like you guys knew each other. It's just such a small world.
I went crazy. I was completely just mind blown.
I was like, you know my boyfriend. You're like, who's that? And I sent your picture and you're like, oh my god,
yeah,
Kevin.
it's
I
such.
had so much. Or I said, I think you worked with my boyfriend, and you're like, who? And I just sent a
Because then I was
picture.
like sitting there thinking, I'm like, well, I've worked here, and I'm like,
But it's not like an actual job.
Yeah.
So that's why people don't like think of it as
so
like.
that's why I was kind of caught off guard, but it's just one of those moments where you.
It's
kinda
just
go
like you've
crazy.
worked
But
with.
what's funny though is like she was like, oh my god, and I just sent that like emoji that goes like this.
How's it go?
And
How's it go?
no, and I just sent that emoji, and then like she just typed this novel out, and she's like, "He's so sweet," but I was just like, "Oh God, what does she have to say about it?"
Yeah, the whole time she's like, "Oh my god, like, is this bad or is this good?" Because it was just like
And then I
you
was
just see like the little like blurps, like, boop, 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 and then like you see him disappear, and then you see like, boop, 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 and I was like, "Oh my god."
Kevin's like, "What did she say?" And I'm like, "Nothing except oh my God." And Kevin's like, "She needs to hurry."
I know. You know what? I'm really bad about that. I don't realize that like I'll give like a one answer and then because I don't like send messages like one after another after another. I like to just put it all into one, condense it down, and then be done with it.
Oh, you know what it was? Is I was in the shower and I was like, "Oh my God!" And she said, "Oh my God!" And Kevin comes in and goes, "What's going on?" That's what it was. It was so funny.
Give a quick show of this side.
Yeah, make a muscle. Let me see those guns.
Travis says you should put one on the right hand right now. Could you? Would you? In a box? With a fox?
I mean, how long would I have to leave it on for?
Whatever. Till it disappears on its own.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I'm going to need a little bit of a break from this, but I would definitely be open to doing this, recreationally.
How loose is it on your upper arm?
It's so loose.
I was just thinking about this the other
Put your
day.
hand in it.
It's so loose, but it's kind of nice because then I can kind of like get
That's
in
what
there.
I did with my leg.
So I can get in there now.
It's amazing like how loose it gets, right? And you're like,
Yeah.
did my arm shrink or is the cast just getting bigger?
Well, hopefully I can step
I was
on a
hoping
scale and think that it's just me losing weight. But
That's
I think
what I
it's,
said about
but
my
no, I
leg
think it
cast.
just got bigger and
What's funny is like the casts weigh so much that you like realize when it's off like how much freer you feel because like so much weight is taken off.
see, it's been a really long
Fiberglass is
time
so
since I
heavy.
was like casted, like medically. So like to take this off and actually like feel it, I'm sure I'm gonna feel like a feather and like I'll just be whipping this around left and right like I
Like that
do
what
in
show were we watching where the guy slammed his arm on the door and he was running around with that new
What?
arm? What? We were watching it with
What?
the kids. Do you remember?
Should
We were watching
how did
a
that
show
go again?
with the kid and this guy slammed. It's a cartoon and the dude.
Oh,
slammed his
yeah,
arm
yeah.
into the door and he's like running around like this.
It was like
And then
SpongeBob or
he tried to, like,
something.
open the door and kept throwing.
It was like SpongeBob.
throwing it at the door.
Well, that's the thing now because I like walk around and I just feel like I like chuck this around and I don't mean to, but like it's so big, it's so bulky.
We're
so
not
when you
giving
like
that out.
take corners or anything, you just knock it around. But
Babe, you're
I'm
black
sorry.
and white.
yeah, I feel like once this is off, I'm just gonna be whipping it left and right, and it's gonna be amazing.
Just like put it in the car door and like slam it and be like, oh, I didn't.
Like I've just,
Oops.
like now that I've like had a hanger down my cast, I'm like once this comes off, I'm just thinking about all the objects I can use to like
Scratch.
scratch it, like a little handbrake for like
Your
gardening,
nails.
like anything. I'm like, it's gonna be amazing.
All right, we've been live for 32 minutes.
Oh my god.
So let me ask you this. Like, so you like, do you like going live or do you like not like going live or like?
Okay, I will admit.
I don't know. Like
I will
you
admit,
you seem just kind of shy on camera.
I
so.
am so shy. But you know what? I feel like today.
You aren't. Who you lying?
But I feel like if like the camera's not going, like you're just like you, and like
Yeah,
I don't know how to like get like you on camera without like just like popping it out and being like, hey, we're live, and then you're like, oh, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, no, just act normal, like.
I definitely am. I feel like this video, I'm a lot more comfortable than the previous videos for sure. I feel like the other videos, because it was like so new to like, okay, we're going live. It's like I've never gone live before, and I'm already like very camera shy. I felt like today was a lot better, but I think that like if it was a personalized video, you can kind of sit there, have the pressure off of you. You're not like seeing a bunch of people come online and comment, so it's not as, I don't know, just all eyes on you. It's not as much pressure, but I feel like I was a little bit more talkative and open this time than I have been the previous times. I think it's just something, especially when you do it so much, you kind of get used to it. So, you're very like photogenic and like, you go for it and you guys are very open about it. Like me, I've never really been on camera like too much. So, but I think I've gotten a lot more comfortable. Yeah, I definitely am.
But like I said, like you're just such like an open person. Like you have like that. I don't want to say like salesman like personality, but like you can definitely just talk to anybody like in the
He's
open.
relatable.
And like you like I've seen you do it like to like other people and stuff like that. But it's just like I don't know like why the camera pops on and you all of a sudden you're just like.
I don't know. 'Cause when I
No,
feel
but
like-
it's not like it's not an issue. It's just an interesting something like it's a cool topic to talk about because I think there's so many other people out there who are just so shy, like, especially when it comes to like cameras. It's just like they see a camera and they're just like.
I feel like when it's like a conversation, like I've been in sales before, so I've come across so many different type of personalities, and you have to learn how to like adapt to different personalities. So being in sales and being a server and stuff like that, you become more what's the word? Not shy. Outgoing, I guess you can say.
Open-minded.
Yeah, but
Well, I think the weird part too about like being live is like you're not seeing like the feedback like face to face. Like you're used to like reading like people's like face gestures and like body language and like I just feel like you're definitely that kind of person who can like catch those vibes like when you're face to face.
yeah.
But like when you're live, you're just like I don't know who I'm talking to. Like I don't know who you guys are. Like it's just a freaking phone. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is totally different in like that sense, and maybe that's like part of what it is, you know.
I think so, but I think also once you're like kind of submerged in it with like anything else, you get more comfortable and then you kind of like, okay, I can kind of find my personality a little bit more. And it's just not as like, I start getting shy, bashful, and every time I get shy for some reason, I always go to cover my mouth and it's like a nervous habit of mine, but yeah.
One thing I wanted to explain to everybody on here while Kelly's here is I've been doing Kelly's videos like live and then I make them private. And so one of the reasons is and I've never explained this to you either, is YouTube pays me out once a month and they will only pay me out if it's more than $100. So typically my channel runs at about $88 a month. And so because I had that huge payment from, what was that guy's name?
Mike.
From Mike, it's going to pay out this month, but it's probably not going to pay out the next month. So what I'm going to do is after the 15th, I'm going to republish all of those videos so that you guys can see them. So if you're wondering why they're disappearing and they're not popping up, that's because I've been making them private like a few hours or like a day after we shoot them. So if this one goes private like tomorrow, don't be like sad or like upset. It'll come back later at some other point.
I'll be back.
And I'll probably make a lot of, I've been like secretly like making like more and more of them private so that I can like republish them like later. So it's just kind of like it's just part of the game, I guess we have to play, you know.
You guys have not seen the last of me yet.
Oh,
So
is that a
worry.
threat?
That is a threat.
You ain't
So
seen
don't
it.
worry,
Oh
guys.
snap!
Whether it's in later videos,
Oh.
but I'll definitely be back in the future.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't saying nothing yet. And then, I think next time too, I will definitely be a little bit more open and not as shy. It'll be a little bit more easy to talk to you guys. So
John said, I want to read this really quick with you still
Sure.
here. He said, nice cast, great model. Thank you for being so open about this. Thank you for being such a great model.
thank you.
So that's really nice. Oh, and then the other thing I wanted to talk to you about, and this is something else that I forgot like to tell you, is like I had so many like requests to like either see your old shoot or like do a new shoot with you. And I told like so many people because we've like lost touch. Is that just like I was just like I don't know, like she's just gone. Like don't
Surprise,
like, and I've gotten this like about like numerous other models too. But I'm just like get stuff when you see it. Like I'm gonna post it. Like just get stuff now because like it might. If I lose it or something like that, or the model doesn't come back, like you know what I mean, like it's just it's not like anything I can change. Like it's just sort of the way it is.
Or there's those models that like come into town for like 2 days and you don't get as much footage, and then they come back and only do it for like a couple
Vika.
hours, or like a couple hours.
Yeah.
So then like you don't get as much footage or content. See, but the thing I like is that like there's people like Amanda and Cali that like are so open to doing long-term things.
Yeah, that's really
so that,
cool.
Like, we get like all this footage. Like the only time you've ever gotten this much footage is when like I'm doing it,
or like I'm doing it. Yeah,
you're doing it on me, or like I'm videoing you.
Right.
So like it's nice that we have these people that want to redo it, but also do it long term.
Well, and it's so funny too because I shouldn't say it. I keep saying it's so funny.
It's ironic. Isn't
No,
that
because
all?
like everybody wants to see like somebody actually wear it for like a long term. And then like this year, like I just kind of like set out with like the start of COVID and everything, and like me being unemployed, like I was just like, I am gonna try to get this done. Like I'm gonna try to find people who can wear casts for like a few weeks and stuff like that. And that's how I found Amanda. And then who else modeled before that?
No, we
that
posted a job thing in the winter,
Oh, yeah.
and people kept replying to it, and so we're like, okay, maybe we should just keep doing this. And I think that was in like February.
Yeah.
And then people were still in like March and April still messaging about it because we never took it down.
No, I took it. It expired, but then like people, I don't know how
Well,
people
no,
still find
didn't
it,
expire because we didn't delete it, but we had like initially our plan was to have people come into Kevin's car for Lyft and do cast cab.
Oh my god.
but wouldn't that be funny?
And
That would be
if they lose, they
awesome.
have to get a cast done, and if they get the questions right, then they just get the questions
That is
right.
so cool.
But I didn't want to like ruin my status on Lyft, and now
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Now we don't really care.
yeah.
But honestly, like that was.
We should just like have you like sometimes just be like, oh, are you my Uber driver? Just like, oh my gosh.
I feel like Kelly should go up to people, just walk up behind people, and just like not even touch them, but go, "What the hell, man?
Wait,
Did you
what?
see this?" Like just walking up behind
What?
people and going, "What the hell, man?" Yeah,
Oh, like
What?
they like
Just-
bumped into your arm.
Oh.
Yeah, you totally skipped that part. You just like went right into
That's why I
the.
went like this, with the arm thing.
Me, I still
was
like me
like-
and Kelly were like,
I was like, I feel
what?
like I'm like trying to
Sorry, I'm
fight
tired.
somebody.
I'm
Like
just
picking a
tired,
fight
okay?
at the bar. Like, what the hell, man? What you looking at? You
What you-
I'm
know?
tired. Okay.
Stop looking at me, bro.
Stop looking.
Don't make
at
me bust your
Sean.
face.
Stop.
All right, we're gonna say bye. Wave bye.
Bye,
with the
guys.
Kaz.
I want to give you guys a little bump before I leave.
Little fist bump. Boop.
Boop.
Boop, 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 boop. I'm loving it.
Okay, that's the trademark. We can't do that.
Hey, I can't do that. All right, bye.
Toot.
Bye. Probably can't see
Kelly's
me at all.
scratching her back over here.
Oh yeah.